360 One. Now it's taking 360 around us, and when I get in to the editing, I can cut it out and go to whatever side I want. So I don't have to track the plane when I go across. I just stick this outside the window, and then I can track the planes to the editing. Right.
Alright, good morning everyone. Welcome aboard Jolly Dolphin. I'm Captain Mike. I'm going to y'all around today. That's ready. You'll be down here playing deckhand, taking care of y'all. We're going to go over some safety rules with you real quick just to make sure to bring everybody back safe this time. Because long story short, I'm tired of filling out paperwork. Y'all got to stay in the boat. Sound good? At least I'll tell you to get off. We're going to Blue Angels trip on this one. But first up is the handrails. Please do not climb on the handrails. They're designed to hold you in, not hold you up. Also, don't stand up in the seats. If you do that, you might end up and over the rails and in the water. Then Freddie gets to take his hook pole up here and treat you like a tuna and yak you out of the water. It gets you in the armpit of the chin. Most time it gets you back in the boat. Also, underneath the seats are life jackets.
These guys harvest the sand that's on the bottom. We're out of gas?
Yeah, I've got to fill up this morning. So yeah, we got some dolphins popping up around here. Real quick, I'm going to go over directions on the boat with you because we can't say left or right on the boat.
Right there. Right there.
Facing forward, the left-hand side of the boat is called the port side. You remember that because port and left both have 4 letters. Front of the boat is called the bow. You remember that because you bow forward. Right-hand side of the boat is called the starboard side, and I've got nothing that goes with that. Y'all got to do your best on that one. Back of the boat is called the stern. Best remember that is back when I was a bad little boy, Mom was very stern on the backside.
There they are.
You're laughing, but it works.
Got a little baby. We got a little baby over here.
You got a little baby dolphin?
Yeah, we do.
Awesome. Alright, y'all feel free to stand up, move around the boat as needed. I'll try to get the dolphins all around the boat for you, but they are wild animals. They're going to go where they want to go.
Jumping isn't one of the functions of wild dolphins.
Yeah, so we do have a little baby dolphin in the pod.
Oh,
too.
look at that, look at that.
What do we say if we see the baby dolphin?
Oh.
Alright, who said yum?
And there's more out
Nice
there.
little pot of dolphins right here. Oh yeah, there's one right here.
Oh, right there.
Got a bunch of dolphins out here, right on. Alright, we'll hang tight with these guys for a little while, then we'll cruise on over to the Blue Angels.
By the way, guys, this nice
Oh,
house
wow,
right here.
way out there,
We're chasing
jumping.
some fish right there. That house used to be a lifeguard station. I mean, the Coast Guard station here. Now it's where you go to the RV park. But it looks familiar because it was in the movie Jaws too.
Yep. Yes. Yes.
They kept the sharks, Bruce 1 and Bruce 2 on that dock. The sharks were named Bruce because that was Spielberg's lawyer's first name. So all the sharks.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
I see Bermuda.
Yeah, I see. Look at that.
Here they're gonna
Oh,
come
they're
see us.
all over.
Yeah, I see Bermuda.
They're looking for food.
Yeah.
Oh, going under us right here.
Huh?
They just went under us right here.
They'll go right in front of the boat.
Ton of them.
They're chasing some fish.
Anyone take a guess at how deep of water we're in?
20 feet.
No,
7
feet.
That's it.
Yep, only 7 feet.
That's why you see it so well.
We get any closer to the beach, we'll be in the walking portion of our dolphin cruise.
Walk with the dolphins. Yeah.
Starboard side coming
Oh, they're
out.
all
The bay's been full of bay here lately. And
Really?
Man, we got like a few pods out
here comes
here.
Bermuda. The reason we call that dolphin Bermuda is the dorsal fin has been injured to where it's a perfect turn. Once they get scarring and stuff like that, it goes with it.
Oh, right. We missed that one.
Yes.
Yeah. It's sticking close to mom, too.
I'm sure they know all about these girls.
Oh, yeah. That's the baby right there.
Man, they're
chawing down right here, guys. It's buffet time. These are Atlantic bottlenose dolphins. That's a good find right there. Tell Charlie we got all the dolphins.
There's a
There's
baby
that
right
baby.
there.
A couple of youngsters in that.
I can hold it if you want to hold more.
You want me to hold?
No, I'm good. I just, as long as it's out there.
You got that.
Coming up to check it out. The one is always louder than the rest of them. Yeah. That's how scarred up they all are. Rough bunch of guys. People, they say, you know, what a dolphin would be as a person. What kind of person would be a biker? It would be a biker. I'm in a gang. Yep. Got to munch it down on something. We see them in the Gulf War. Hard to see.
That was a little one right there.
In the Gulf War. We go over to California.
Oh, right there. That's a little one. Look how tiny that thing is. There. Uh-huh.
Last thing you do is smart enough to hunt with he's smart enough to associate food with you. That's the reason you go to the Dolphin show and they want to fish. Dead fish.
Alright, so what you're looking at out here is the Atlantic bottlenose dolphin. They're
this a
federally
camera?
protected, which means
What's
you're not
that?
allowed to
Is that a
swim
camera?
with
It's a
them.
360 camera, yeah.
Just don't even look
So
at
it's
them, Sonny.
filming
That's your
everything
20
around.
defense.
That's cool.
They can grow to be about 12 feet long and weigh over 1,000 pounds. And they can hold their breath up to 15 minutes. During that time, they can dive to depths to over 1,000 feet. Now we're at about 12 feet of water, but they're about to be back shallow again.
There's some more behind you.
So we did mention there are some babies in the pond. I didn't get a really good look at them, but if they come up and they have what looks like tiger stripes on them and they're really dark in color, those are called neonatal molts. That's from being tucked up inside of mom for 12 months. 12 months being gestation period for dolphins. So if it has stripes on it, that means it's fresh out of the oven. Stripes disappear after about 3 weeks to a month of growing in the skin stretching. And when the mother dolphins give birth, they don't get to give birth to a cute little 8-pound, 11-ounce baby dolphin. They give birth to a 2 to 3 foot long, 20 to 30 pound baby dolphin. And it's born tail first. They'll stay with their mothers for up to the first 7 years of life. During the first 2 years, they do nurse once an hour, every hour, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year, for the first 2 years. Dedicated mom right there. We classify dolphins the same way we do cattle. Big males are called bulls, females are called cows, and that makes the babies called what? Calves, that's right. what do you call the mother dolphin that just gave birth? Decapitated. I try to be funny. Now, the first pull up, you heard Freddie yelling Bermuda. That's one of the names of the dolphins we have around here. So dolphins' dorsal fins are kind
Tag on it, little fungus. That grows only in pretty easy to tell.
Dolphin, starboard side.
Yeah, this is all. And the waters don't really mix very well. So the tideman and the turnable line, they water on one side. A lot of fish run on that line, and dolphins know that. So a lot of times the tide check that line.
Yeah, I already got it. I had this out there.
breathe. That fin's made up of cartilage, the same stuff that we have in our nose and in our ears. It's designed to help keep the dolphins stable through the water while they move around at high speeds. Their pectoral fins are located on the side of the dolphin. They're used for steering, but they're made up of bone. If you take an x-ray of a dolphin's pectoral fin, they have the exact same bone structure that we do in our hands. They have finger bones in there. So they can give you the flipper. Other tail fins are extremely strong. When they go underwater, they can reach speeds of 25 to 30 miles an hour. And at that top speed, if they breach the surface of the water, they can reach heights up to 15 feet above the water. So they can jump over this boat if they really wanted to. No, I can't make them do it. Wait for it. Now, you know what we have to do if the dolphin were to jump on the boat with us? Flip her overboard. I know that was a bad one. So I've been trying to come up with a good joke about a dolphin's tail fin, but I guess it's just a fluke.
Yeah.
Still got on starboard side, right side.
Got some out in front of us. Oh, we're ready. Come on.
Yeah, baby's got the stripes on it. It's probably right at about a month old, so it's time to lose them. So dolphins have a specially developed eye where they can see equally as well above and below water. That means if you can see them, they can see you. They can also hear you underwater, but dolphins do not have a sense of smell. They breathe out of the top of their head, which is called the blowhole, through the spout spray is coming out of. But as we're getting close to them, try not to get spout spray on you, okay? You might think it's water, but it's not. Alright, so that used to be a joke, and then I found out how much biological information you can actually get from the spout spray of a dolphin's blowhole. There's a couple research centers on the Atlantic coast. They essentially would strap a napkin to the bottom of a drone, fly over a pod of whales or dolphins, wait for the spout spray to hit the drone. Then they can take that back to the research center and pick apart the DNA, figure out what family it's from, what species it was, all the way down to what it ate that day. So yes, they blow their nose on you. Yeah, you hardly ever find a dolphin by itself, whether it's a pair or, we've seen pods of 30 or 40 of them out here.
Although we do have one guy on here called Anthony. Another deep pod. The other way, that's another thing. That's the only one we know.
Got them on these only a crime but a full-on felony. That's including dolphin, walrus, and fantasy sea lions. It's really all the above.